Hypertrophy, a non-tumorous enlargement of an organ or tissue due to an increase in size rather than the number of constituent cells. AKA getting big, swole, jacked, yoked. Humankind has been weightlifting for thousands of years, but just how far back are we talking? Enter 800 BCE, ancient Greece. The earliest forms of bodybuilding are recorded in Greek texts and sculptures, where physical training was seen as a celebration of the human body and its capabilities. No recorded evidence of machinery or equipment. These early era gymnasiums were used as training grounds for personal record breaking using body weight, what we know as calisthenics today, as well as training grounds for combat sports. What I found interesting upon doing my research is that the word gymnasium originates from the Greek word gymnos, which means naked or nude. Adult males would attend these gymnasiums as they would mostly practice sport and do so nude. This nudist form of exercise was thought to have been to bring appreciation to the aesthetics of the natural human body. Apart from using their own body weight, ancient Greeks would make use of their surroundings by using heavy stones, logs, and even animals to increase their muscle strength and conditioning. There's a famous legend of ancient Greece's most prolific athlete, Milo of Croton. We can be mostly sure that Milo wasn't a fictional character, as he's mentioned in the writings of Aristotle, Herodotus, Epictetus, and is also recorded to have won 6 Olympic Games in wrestling championships. Legend has it, Milo would carry a young ox or calf and walk with it every day. And as the bull grew over time, so did the strength and musculature of Milo. Finally, at the end of the ox's maturity, Milo would still be able to carry him, as the slow progression over time allowed his muscles to grow accustomed to the weight. The story may or may not be complete fact, but what it does show is a textbook example of progressive overload, which is a fundamental principle of growing muscle and strength in humans. Apart from working out naked, we can solidify the idea that the Greeks appreciated the beauty of the human body by looking at the art that they left behind. This sporting relief, which was found at the base of a funerary statue, is thought to commemorate an athlete or sportsman. And it's clear that the artist had a thorough understanding of what a well-balanced physique looks like. In fact, I would argue that most males today would love to have this lean, powerful, athletic-like physique even thousands of years later. The excessive and near necessity to use steroids in modern-day professional bodybuilding is a concept that steers many away from the sport as a whole. Although the first synthetic testosterone wasn't created until 1935 in Germany, the idea of doping to get a competitive advantage over an opponent goes back to ancient times. Even the very first Olympic Games in 776 BC had a banned substance list that aimed to keep the competition fair. In fact, there's writing that points to athletes receiving supplements from specialists to increase their performance via heightened testosterone. Of course, testosterone was not as fully understood as it is today, but even people of that time understood that the power and strength that men have originates mainly from the testes, as we can hear from writings from Aretaeus of Cappadocia. For it is the semen, when possessed of vitality, which makes us to be men, hot, well braced in limbs, well voiced, spirited, strong to think and act. Vital semen, then, contributes to health, strength, courage, and generation. With this knowledge, they would gorge on animal testicles and hearts, hoping to gain the best advantage for the day of competition. Gains wouldn't stop there, though. From the 3rd century BC to the 4th century AD, men would take and be prescribed boiled horse hooves, mushrooms, exotic meats, herbal beverages, magic potions, dried figs, strychnine, and hallucinogens. Whether or not these substances worked is unknown, but what is for sure is that the Olympic Committee did not take doping lightly. If an athlete was caught using a substance that the committee deemed unfair, they'd be banned from competing for the rest of their lives, and their names and their family members' names would be carved in stone on the pedestals of statues of Zeus leading up to the stadium in Olympia, Greece, eternally chastised under the power of their mightiest god. Upon learning just how far back physical fitness, just for the sake of fitness, goes, I realized this endeavor is more ancestral, more natural to our psyche than modern creators and companies would lead us to believe. It goes beyond promo codes, ground beef and rice, bulks and cuts, and the ever-elusive optimal workout split. Physical fitness is a fundamental part of our human existence and will continue to be so as long as mankind continues to put physical beauty above all things. I leave you with this thought from Socrates, one of the most brilliant minds to come from ancient Greece. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. I'm going to continue making these video essays across a variety of different topics, like different themes in masculinity, lost history and beliefs like this one, and self-optimization. So if you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up, help spread the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.